Together campaigner Alan Miller earlier today about digital ID. Here's what he had to say. Now, we know that a lot of you at home are concerned about the concept of digital ID and a big government being able to look into the minutiae of your lives. We had the news yesterday that support for digital ID has collapsed. It's gone down from about 35% of the British public to minus 14%. And one man who can take some credit for that nudging of the particular dial is Alan Miller from Together, and he joins me now. Alan, first of all, your reaction to that news that support for digital ID has gone through the floor.
Well, it's fantastic to see the great British public coming out and having their voices heard. It's also very interesting to see that across the political arena, from what they call the left to the centre and the right, there's unanimity in this. The idea that we have a biometric surveillance state constantly censoring, constantly surveying and monitoring the public. The British public do not want this. So it's fantastic to see that. But at the same time, we know that the people that are in power are quite determined to make sure this happens in an array of ways. So we have to stay very vigilant together.
Yeah. You have been a big part of a lot of what I would call the guerrilla marketing, actually. You were at the Liverpool conference, the Labour conference, weren't you, up north? And tell us what you did there, because we saw some phenomenal, eye-catching stunts, basically.
Yeah, so we were at Labour Party conference and the Together Declaration, we had a series of projections that had images of Keir Starmer as Big Brother in George Orwell's famous book, with No to Digital ID projected in lots of places like the Liver building, Lime Street Station, and at Tobacco Dock. We also were working with the guys in New Brighton and Dan Davis, who had projections and posters all around New Brighton. And other stunts went on, like Fred, who did the thing down at the beach with the impression of Keir Starmer. And what we were doing as well was giving out flyers, and we organised a rally and a protest with farmers and with loads of people saying no to digital ID, which got a lot of attention and engaged with a lot of people who were attending the conference, and also lots of people in the Northwest who were there and sort of explaining and why it was that we're so opposed to digital ID, and so many of them agreed with us. One of the funniest bits was when Everton football match was on and all the footy fans were going past at the projections and cheering and taking photos.
Very powerful. And I don't know about you, Alan, but I thought we'd reached sort of peak satire when the imprint on the sand had a police